Man, it's gonna be sick. This is a painting I'm doing for my grandpa. Um, it's a little commission I'm doing for him. This is his like favorite horse that he bred this year. He breeds like champion race horses, and yeah, this one is a little bit of a buckskin color, which is kind of tan, and it goes into like a lighter brown and to like darker brown, so it's really cool. Um, yeah, I was going live the other day on the face, but today we're just gonna work. Probably just gonna fill in some of these gaps right here. Is it showing it?
Financial James.
Hey, real quick, we just gotta test this, make sure we're going live, because sometimes it's a little twitchy. What does it say?
Painting notify me there. It says one person waiting, but
Upcoming on there? What about on YouTube? Check that out.
yeah.
Oh, it won't be on Facebook.
This is YouTube.
Oh, what does it say?
Boom. Oh, there we go.
Hey, we're going live right there, huh?
We got
Hey,
live.
we are live.
Yeah.
Yes, we're so excited, man. All right, dude. So, by the way, guys, yeah, I'm going to Venice Beach next week. I'm going to be painting live. It's going to be a vibe. We love it. All right, so real quick, I'm going to be coming in with some oil paint. This is an acrylic setup. I work acrylic and oil, which I'll show you guys how. The oil can sit on top of the acrylic, and depending on how wild and abstract it is, I'll use usually more water-based up front. But anyways, let's get going. This is a little filbert brush, little round brush. So this is how you clean your brushes off. It's got a spring in there. All the paint just kind of falls to the bottom. Now I'm using like a water soluble paint. It's a water soluble oil, so it's really easy to clean off. They don't even make these colors anymore, this kind, which they're sick. But anyways, this here's a little entryway that I'm gonna be painting in today. Actually just hung this sign yesterday. We got up on a forklift and hung that sign.
Ah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Light.
Oh no, I'm not sure. And I was the only one that could reach up to hook it to the things. It was a good thing I was there. But yeah, man, drop in the comments if you think I should put this little sign right up here and maybe make it say Max or something. But we'll see. So
I'm pro sign myself, but let us know what you all think. You know,
yeah, I mean, we wouldn't be able to write the whole words. Maybe you could just say like
some
Max.
little small.
That's
there.
my grandpa's thing. Because right here it says Max's Team Roping Arena. But anyways, so and right now we got some snow capped on those mountains. So
Beautiful.
where's those other photos? Oh, right here. All right, real quick. I'm working from some different photos. Same horse, different time of day. They're looking all different, but I had to. This is like a perfect genetic horse, so it's like has to be just right for my grandpa. This has like racing horse genetics. Like this horse is probably gonna sell for big bucks this year. But anyways, I had to move these legs out a little bit, so he looks like he's standing up straighter and stuff like that. And I had to move this entryway back over there. So anyways, we're doing multitasking, but yeah, man. So we're doing oils today. So we got their linseed oil and mixing up some colors. So I worked in here with these mountains the other day, yesterday. So
That's pretty amazing how.
where's that picture of the?
Need this one?
No, this one.
There
So everything's kind of wet up here, so I'm gonna have to put this like over here probably, but all right. So yeah, I had to figure out what to do with these mountains. So this one I'm figuring out whether to put like a big peak up there, but basically I need to fill in this area in order to move over there. So I feel like you need to bring the whole painting up at the same time. So I can't just work in right there without, going over here. So we got a little bit of white. What are we gonna do here? Where's that? Got some. Gotta mix some colors here. Here. Might be better to be mixing over here. Yeah.
So it's pretty amazing how you can get countless amounts of the shades of the same color. You know what I mean? Blues, whites, grays.
Yeah, so
kind of what you mix up.
yeah, so we're kind of gonna need to like keep it all not too dark, not too light right now, and then we can figure out where's the darkest part there. And we want it less dark and even less dark back there because of atmospheric pressure perspective. So right now it's a little darker right there, but we'll fix that later. You know, one of these peaks needs to come down in front of the other one. So I use my pinky right here as a stabilizer. But where's the paper towels? But half the time, you know, some of this is wet, so you gotta be careful. All right, man, so I guess I'm gonna just kind of figure out what's going on right there. We know we need the sky to be a more bluer than the mountains, but they're both, you know, kind of blue. So, I mean, I was about to change that, but, you know, let's see. Yeah. It's a little bit too bright, but one of the things we're going wet on dark, so you can wipe off or do a glaze by using lots of linseed oil. So we're just gonna put in a little bit of color back here, which we can, you know, just fade out a little bit. All right, we might need some white here, man. Oh, we got some. So it doesn't matter that my brush is really messy still, because we don't want it to be, you know, it just doesn't matter. So, because again, we're gonna have to adjust all the different white things later. The pole, it's not quite as white as the snow, I guess. So, I need a napkin, bro. Oh, I'm here with my boy Chase. And by the way, this is a commission I'm doing for my grandpa, and like I say, it's a little bit more realistic, less wild, because he wants it to look like his horse. And he's got his entryways and his flagpole and his mountains, and I'm gonna put some of these trees he's got back there, I think. So.
Beautiful horse. I saw that horse in person when we went down there.
Yeah.
It was nice.
We took that one picture.
Yeah, we took that picture. You can check that on one of the videos. One of the videos on the page, you can find that.
Yeah, videos about my grandpa's horses.
Yep.
So this last year, he sold a horse for $330,000. So this horse has like Corona Cartel and Just Sass Me like genes. And anyways, it's gonna go on to win some big races. So it's got to be set up just perfect for him. But most people probably wouldn't dare make a painting for my grandpa because he's a little bit of a perfectionist, but I never made him a painting yet. So my grandma always hung all over my paintings in her house. But all right, so let's just do some of that flag real quick, bro. And then, you know, mostly I wanted to fill in some stuff on that. Where's that other picture? Same difference? I got the red right here, man.
Red American flag right there coming through.
Yeah. I've got some areas popping. All right, now this flag's pretty much in the foreground. You guys can't really see that, but anyways, it won't matter. We're about to make that pretty bright. I guess we're gonna make, well, we'll brighten it all up later, but the flag looks brightest, the snow looks pretty bright, and then the flagpole less. So let's just try to get some straight white, even though my brush is dirty. We'll see. I might want some more. Now, if you do need to clean your brush off, you just, I don't know.
Brush cleaning tank.
Yeah. Now, if it was straight oil and not water-soluble oil, you'd have to use linseed oil or turpentine, and it's a real mess. This is the setup that I use. Oil, water-based oil, water-soluble oil. So, let's get...
Comment what you think. If
Oh yeah.
that should be included, throw down in the comments. I'm for it myself. The hanging piece that he hanged the other day right there. I like it, but you know everybody's gonna have an opinion. Feedback's always great.
Yeah, it could end up looking messy, or it
Or
could
maybe
be,
it's too short together,
could be
potentially.
Where's that other? You hand me that. The one that has the flag in it. Yeah. That one.
Ah, yeah. Check that one out.
Alright, so we got a little bit of white right there, but it really make it like it's blowing in the wind. It was hard to stain that with the wind too, bro.
Yeah, it was a windy day that day, as you can see.
Well, we just stained this yesterday. Yeah. All right. We'll give it. We know that this pole's probably going to be darker on the edges, so we'll try to give it a little highlight if we can here. All right. Then we're taking out these buildings. So basically trying to figure out, yeah, we'll put these mountains going down back there. But honestly, that's gonna be a little battle working. Well, I guess we'll figure out. I had all these colors mixed the other day, and then now it's just, you know, chaos. So I need, but I'll show you guys how to mix the color. So we need, like, I really like this kind of green right there. So we're gonna try to make it real quick. Some of these getting a little dry, and then it's grayed out a little bit. So bring a little bit of gray up in there. And it's got some white because it really needs to be grayer, and now more blue. All right, so I'm gonna have to get in and look at that and figure out what's going on. But you guys are here. So I just wanted to fill in a little bit of this. Some of it's just gonna fade away. Now, kind of what I'm doing is just putting in some basic stuff and blending it out so that we can make some big decisions later. Like I gotta probably put in some little trees back in here, but I'm just fading it all out into the ground. The ground is like this tan color in the back. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think I was going to do that for work on these mountains in the sky for a few minutes, and then I was going to work on the horse. But I feel like, let's move on to the horse, because I got to mix a bunch of colors in. All right, so for this horse, I'm basically going to, here, bro, can you hand me this?
Yep. You got it.
All right. So basically, this horse, I'm going to make him a lot more buckskin color than he is right here, because he has this little like skunky tail and stuff. But so I kind of came in on this area and kind of filled it in. So the background, we've got like this, and we can just kind of glaze over it. It's called a glaze when you just use a lot of oil and you just make it see-through, so you can see the background poking through. So let me show you. Looks like it's a little bit lighter colored here, but looks like he needs to be filled in a little bit. Right here, okay, that's looking to be too dark. So we're just basically matching, you know, colors up. We're using this as the highlight because it's almost the same color as that. So he doesn't need that much. He just needs a little highlights in here. So And I'm gonna brush this out. He's a little bit darker there, and then it gets more up into darker. It gets more darker up here. I'm just gonna add some more oil, so it's gonna make it just be able to glaze over it. Looking like he's.
And for our friends on Facebook, I just shared the link to Facebook. So, plenty of mutual friends who can show up,
Oh,
check out what we're working on.
You shared the YouTube link on there?
Yeah, I shared the YouTube link to Facebook.
Oh, cool. Because next time we'll probably be going live on Facebook and, you know, all of them. TikTok eventually. So I'm just gonna, this just allows the background to show through a little bit. Decide, so he's got some highlights here and in there coming up. It's darker. That's just gonna make it him pop more. And he's the main person, the main subject. All right, so, but he's darker over here, and he gets darker up. He gets darker up here in his neck where he's got that shadow. So we're just gonna keep working over. You want that purple in there because that's a cool color against a warm color, but he's not purple in real life, but we're gonna give him, this is too dark still.
Gonna catch you up in Venice next week, aren't they?
Yeah, man, so I am going out to Venice Beach. I used to live in Venice Beach, and I'd go out onto the boardwalk and paint and work out and swim with dolphins. And yeah, it's gonna be, I'm gonna make a cool piece on the beach. And yeah, this one, so look out for that. Then this one here is, I was telling Chase, it's like a little bit more, it's one of my commissions. So you can, I just updated my website with making it real easy to shop my personal work, and it has a bunch of my commissions on there so that you guys can check that out.
They find the links on the main page, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, you can find my links on the description. It's tyku-, it's tyku.com, ty-cu.com. Ooh, cool, I got a comment. Yeah. What up? Thank you, bro. Let's see here. All right, man. So I love the way that this face turned out. I just know that I'm gonna have to darken it up later. But I'm gonna, you know, like I said, he's a bodybuilder practically. He's gotta, you know, look, I mean, he's a genetic beast, and he's got to be positioned in the perfect way, and all the muscles glistening, and yeah. So anyways,
he's lean and mean, man.
So maybe his face can be lighter, you know what I mean? You know how
Yeah.
those bodybuilders get all darkened up.
Beautiful animal, man.
Yeah. So what do we want right here? I don't want just one plain color. I want to bring in some different colors. It's kind of an impressionist idea. Multiple colors in here going. All right, guys, so I'm a master at mixing colors. I can just make any color that I want, but it took a while. I painted thousands of people in real life, and that's the only reason I can use these photographs without it looking flat, is because you're thinking, you got to kind of think behind the, you know, what you're doing there. He's got some highlights there, and he's a little darker there. All right. Now, one thing we want to do is work the background in too. So we'll do the foreground a little bit, and then we'll Well, let's work around the horse a little bit. So I want to give him some trees. I want to give him these purple trees back here behind his head and stuff. It looks like I guess we should finish this area up a little bit. All right. Let's move over. Can you want to?
This way? Towards me?
I feel like there's a glare for me. Yeah,
All right.
maybe move the.
Back this way a little bit.
Yeah,
How's that looking?
that's pretty chill. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah, it looks great.
All right, dude. Let's get this baby right here.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, I used to get up in front of drunk people at bars and teach them how to paint, bro.
It's got to be a project there. People that don't know how to paint already, drinking, trying to learn.
Yeah, it was fun. Man. It was awesome.
Yeah, you'd have fun, huh?
Yeah, dude.
They always use just some basic stuff at those paint nights, but
Yeah.
it's nice to have somebody there that knows what they're doing.
Yeah, then after that, I ran painting with a twist and I taught people how to teach. So, this part, okay, so this is going to be a major glaze because I see how you can see through that, but it's still pretty light here, so I want to, blend that in so it's, you can see the color coming through from underneath. You got a highlight right there. Highlight I'm leaving in. We're not going to get too detailed. We're just getting the major colors. And just building up the abstraction. Later we'll pop with some whites on the face. We'll get these highlights, but we're getting all those mid highlights in there. One of the cool things is he's got the white there, the white on the toe. So, and then this tail, this needs to be, it's not quite so lit up, but it's got some of that light colored tail like a buckskin. Let's fix that up. Looks like you need some darker stuff up here, but
Got a new comment from Let It Blossom. Thanks for the good vibes, man.
oh, thank you.
Glad you're enjoying.
Yeah, we got Cali Muscle commenting. We got Let It Blossom. Thank you, everybody. How does it look? Sometimes I got to step back and take a gander.
Yeah. Let's take a little peek back from a few feet back now.
Let's see. Okay, and by the way, yeah, can you see that? Well, let me see. All right. All right, we're getting some of the basics down. His face needs a little bit now, but yeah, how long have we been going live?
Let's see, we've been live. Closing in on 20.
All right, cool. So
Something
now
like
I
that.
need to decide.
37, a little over 20, around 20.
I need to decide how to connect all this. So we got green right there, barely. It's gonna go a lighter tan, a darker tan, and then I'm gonna throw in, instead of that, I'm gonna throw in a little bit of green right along the back. And then it's gonna be this atmospheric perspective leading back all the way to the mountains. So yeah, that's gonna be some figuring it out as you go along. But what do you think, bro? What should we work on here?
Let's see here.
Which I'd like to get work back in on
Because you
that.
want to progressively do each part, so one part's not finished, or
Yeah.
what is your thought process there?
Well, I was working on these trees, but I got to decide where this mountain range is going to go to see. I liked it kind of bigger up here because you want your eye to kind of come through and go out. So probably entails just working around this horse
This area right up here.
so that when I bring the trees in, it can meet the background of the horse. So let me see here.
This photo.
Which painting are we working
That one has the trees on it.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I think basically it needs a little bit of tan over here, so we'll just start with that. So yeah, man, your brushes, everything get messy. You got, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, anybody new and join us, we were discussing a little bit earlier about how many shades of each color there actually are. It can be countless, right?
Yeah,
That's the beautiful part is putting those colors together.
that's called value. So there's color and then there's value. Value is how light and dark it is. So for every mark we make, there's a color choice and how dark it should be. So anyways, I was thinking we need to put some little bit of tan in there. I think we're just gonna have to throw these away. It's time to stand up.
Yeah.
Certain point in the painting, sitting down's over. All right, so we need to probably get in here. Get some tan in here. We need to bring it right up to his face, so he has a place to live. It's not just a sticker. That already looks better. How'd we get that? That doesn't matter. All right, yeah, that already looks better. We get some tan. Maybe he needs a little bit of tan up here. We're gonna want to fade that up, I think.
I like that.
This is a nice purple. Basically, I tested that color, and that looks good back there. And then it's gonna have some red. So maybe we can mess with it. Where's my purple at? So we're gonna make that purple. That's a cool color. Yeah.
Get a little close up there. That is nice. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh. Doing back here, we got some. We're gonna get some red back in there. Let's just give him some background so he's not floating. That's cool. That's gonna kind of make his head stand out anyway. But basically we're gonna get in with some of that purple again. So we'll mix some blue and red. Get that darker purple like we had up here. We're just gonna test some colors. And then eventually I do want to pop with some reds up there. But let's see, let's go ahead and everything's gonna be a blurry, blending things into each other for a minute. And then we can just go through and pop. All right. Hey, that looks better right there. He looks like he's living in there more. Of course, we're gonna make these all trees and I'm gonna fix that mountain. So I guess we could mess with it.
You have some blue skies above the mountains, maybe little clouds up there.
Yeah, we could do the sky. So this color here probably looks more bluer against this grayed out stuff. So what am I gonna do in mountains? Let's see. I'm gonna have to look at some mountains. Will you hand me that?
Let's get the mountain
No, I
view
got
right
this
here.
one.
Oh, it's down?
All right.
There it is.
Let's take a minute and look. All right. So we want this one. Let me just make that be that. So now I've decided. I was just freewheeling it before. All right, so this one actually comes down in front of that other peak. So I had it going the other way, but we'll just get this peak going like that. Then it's kind of this green, and then it's got some blue. See if we can get any blue in there. Not quite. Where's the rest of the blue at? Where are we? Oh, yeah, it's got this blue. and then it comes up, kind of comes over and comes down like that. We need more blue. And I want this, you know, we can use a lot of paint in this area because it'll look, even though it's in the background, it'll look thick. It'll be kind of different. Okay. There's more white. But basically the white is just on the tips here is what we want to get. Because in Utah, the snow's still up there in the spring.
Still is, yeah.
And then basically, that's it, this white peak. And we'll get some more blue. It kind of fades out into a green, but for now, let me just fade it out into this background. Then we can. Yeah.
That's looking nice.
Let me see,
There
let me
we
see.
go.
You got to stand back 10 feet and squint. Okay.
I've heard that before.
Hey, those mounds look better. And the
Coming
horse,
along nicely.
he's looking a little bit brushy. He just needs, you know, smoothed out and then popped with a few highlights and shadows. So anyways, we, I think we did good. We filled in this. Man, I feel much better about that than yesterday. We filled in the horse a little bit. You know, how you doing for time?
Absolutely. You know, I'm going to be jetting shortly, but I'm going to catch up with you when you get back from Cali. We're going to link up, get some lunch.
Let's do it, man.
Boom. It's been real. It's been real.
Thanks for hanging out. That's just a quick little intro, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
To be continued.
To be continued, man. We're going to be doing this a bunch. Like and subscribe, and I love y'all. We'll see you again. What do we do now?